Hi guys. Um, a lot of people were asking for another rant video on my Tumblr, so I'm going to make one. And I'm not going to face this around one topic. I'm going to face this around many things that have actually been running through my mind, just being human and overthinking stuff most likely, but I'm going to do it anyway. um, my first thing I'm going to talk about is, you know, minding your own business and your own life and talking about things that you're not supposed to talk about. Um, as a college student, I observe a lot of other, adults my age and sometimes even older and younger. And, it seems like everyone is out to tear someone down or, ruin someone's life or, try to make them look like a horrible person or a bad influence. You don't judge someone on their flaws or their mistakes or their past. It's the past for a reason, and we all grow out of it, and you know, it really upsets me when people for a while bring up something that you did when you were younger, and then people are like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" Hello, I was young, I was stupid, I didn't know any better. Like, I made a mistake. Let it go. Don't judge me on it now. It's not who I am as a person now. It's not who anyone as a person is. We all grow up eventually. Some of us a little more than others, but it's part of being human. You learn and grow from your mistakes, and it gives no one the right to, make you seem like a bad person or bring you down. You know, and another thing, you going to school. I've met a lot of different people, you know, and a lot of very close-minded people, and then a very few open-minded people, and it bugs me. Like, I'm in a modern soc class in college, and sociology is study of society and its problems right now, and we all have our own opinions. It's not a right or you're right or wrong class, and when someone states their opinion, don't turn around and tell them that their opinion is wrong and try to shove your own opinion down their throat like they're wrong and you're right. That's not how that works. You know, some of us have very different views on different subjects. Religion, politics, you know, it varies how you're raised and how your morals are set out to be. Um, so don't let other people run your lives. Don't let their judgmental attitude and their rude comments or anything bring you down. Be yourself. That's all you can be. Yourself. And, in the end, it all pays out to be because you learn who really are your friends and who really likes you for you. Like, I've learned that, and, and people come and go. It's part of being human, it's part of growing up. And sometimes the best thing to do is walk away from those who you thought would be in your life forever. Um, you have to let other people be happy. You can't destroy their lives because you're miserable. You just can't. Like, and people like that are the ones you have to walk away from. Their best revenge is not letting them watch you suffer. It's, sorry, my phone went off. It's letting them watch you be happy, and eventually they're gonna realize, crap, I'm miserable and I'm trying to ruin someone else's life. You know, that's how things go. But you know what? People get over shit. Oh, I just cursed for the first time ever. Oops. Well, I should say on a video. But yeah, that's topic number one. I'm gonna move on to topic number two, so this is not another 15-minute video. Um, Topic number two is generations. You know, my generation and even the generation, after me is so depressed. So depressed because people again are rude and ignorant and mean. Like, it's really hard, not to slap some people across the face sometime and be like, shut up. Just shut up. Your comments are not needed. You're you're an arrogant idiot. I almost said another word, but um I see all the time, in the news, on Tumblr, Facebook, these depressing issues, or teenagers that want to hurt themselves or are hurting themselves, and teenagers are dying because they're taking their own lives, or they're going out being irresponsible because they don't care anymore and they don't think about the risk they're taking, and they're just like, fuck it, we don't care. And it's sad because our generation is dying younger and younger, and we're forcing kids to grow up way too fast because parents, I mean, I understand the economy is weak and parents have to work 2 3 jobs and are never home, but you can pay attention to your kids, and you can let them know that they're there, so they don't go out and get involved in the wrong crowd, and they don't feel neglected or hurt, and they don't end up taking their lives. Like, every life is valued, and I'm gonna start crying. And because burying a loved one, you know at a young age is the most ridiculous thing anyone should have to do. The child is supposed to bury a parent. It's not supposed to be the other way around. And you know the suicide rates are increasing, and arrest rates at younger age are high too, because people are getting involved in the wrong things. Like, I think it was 3 weeks ago at my old middle school, kids were busted with alcohol and drugs. What? And you're 13 years old. Go outside and play some games, or play video games if you're gonna sit inside. Or, you know, I don't know. When I was 13, I was a loser, but I still went outside. I did sports and I hung out with friends. My family was really into everything, doing stuff together. And now there are kids who just wander off and do whatever they want. Parents drop their kids at the mall and just leave, or you know, cell phones are going cell phone rates are going ballistic. And kids are sending pictures of each other to people, and they're getting passed around, or sexting. Like, that's been a huge thing. Like, you're 13, just stop. you know Enjoy your childhood, because growing up sucks. Once you hit adulthood and you have to know what responsibility is, it sucks, and you're gonna be like, oh, I want to be a kid again. And you're gonna what you're doing now could get you in a lot of trouble for your future. But hey, you know it's the world today, right? It just really, really bugs me. And I don't know, just don't grow up so fast. Don't want to grow up fast. I really wish I could go back a few years and kick my 12-year-old self in the butt and be like, no, don't do that. Or, this is gonna happen, don't do that. Maybe I wouldn't be who I am. I don't know. But, in a way, I'm kind of glad with who I am, because, I'm me. That's all I can be. And, I'm gonna end that topic, and now I'm gonna go on to something that's been talked about all the time. Even now, It's labels and stereotypes and everything. Like, it's not, you hear something about someone and you automatically make a judgment. That's not how this works. I'm gonna read something that is actually off the Tumblr. I reblogged it just a few hours ago, and yeah, so here it is. I'm a lesbian, so I must have a crush on every girl I see. I have a lot of guy friends, so I must be fucking every single one of them. I smile a lot, so I must have a perfect life. I listen to reggae, so I must be a stoner. My opinion matters, so I must be a bitch. I'm comfortable with my body, so I get around. I like to help out, so I must be a suck up. I'm black, so I must be ghetto. I'm black, so I must be stupid. I'm Mexican, so I must be a low class person. I'm bisexual, so I must get around. I'm straight up and blunt, so I must be a bitch. I like to drink, and I must be an alcoholic. I don't hang out with guys, so I must be a lesbian. I cut myself, so I must be emo. I'm bisexual, so none of my girlfriends can feel safe. I laugh and smile, so I cannot be depressed. I like spending my day at home, so I don't have any friends. I'm gay, so I must be bullied. Most of my friends are dudes. I must be a tomboy. I'm on Tumblr, so I must have zero friends in real life. I'm a Muslim, so I must be a terrorist. I strongly defend the LGBT, so I must be gay. I'm from a broken family, so I must be a rebel. I like Rasta colors, so I must smoke weed. I've had sex, so I must be a slut. I've made mistakes, so I must be untrustworthy. I really love him, so I must hold on. I am Filipino, so I must be a maid. I really love him, so I must be taken for granted. I'm a politician, so I must be corrupted. I am blonde, so I must be really stupid. I'm wearing a black shirt, so I must be emo. I wear makeup, so I must be a flirt. I make a lot of mistakes, so I must be hated. I'm a teenager, so I must be misunderstood. You know, just because you hear one thing come out of someone's mouth doesn't mean you have to assume something. You know, that's what gets you in trouble. You know, labels aren't for soup cans and cereal boxes and ingredients, not for humans. You know, that's exactly what we are. We're human. We all have feelings. We all have a heart. You know, we all have emotions. We're all the same on the inside. We're just different on the outside. You know, I dye my hair and, tattoos and piercings, and, you know, I'm comfortable with my body, but, you have to be yourself. You, you need to smile and, hold your head high and be like, this is who I am, and I'm not going to change for anyone, and your labels aren't going to bring me down, and neither are your stereotypes. You know, I am me, and that's all I ever can be. And that's exactly what you say to yourself. You know, I'm not going to make myself into someone who society wants to see or who you want to see. I'm not going to change for anyone. I am me, and that's all I ever will be. And, over and over you run that through your head until you're finally like, I'm okay with this. And I always will be. But, you know, crap. Well, I'm going to stop here because this is already a really long video. But just remember, be yourself. And don't let anyone bring you down or ruin your life. Everything happens for a reason. And smile. Life gets better.